Is the Usborne Starter kit for £48 worth the money? You're probably watching this video because you have seen some information about joining Osborne. You've had a conversation, maybe with me, maybe with someone else, and you're tempted. You want to give it a wet go. You want to make some more money being at home with your children. It sounds amazing, right? Like you get to have a career, you get to be at home with the kids, and you get the best of both worlds. But £48 is a lot of money to invest in something which you don't know is going to work. You don't quite know what you're getting. You don't quite know what it's going to be. So in this video, I'm going to show you what's in the Usborne Starter kit. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how it works, what Osborne is, if you should do it. It might not be for you. It could be for you. And is it worth just giving it a go for £48? That's for you to decide. So I'm going to open the box. So in every starter kit, you have the Osborne catalogues. These are the 2021 catalogues. They show our entire range of books and are absolutely brilliant to give to schools, to give to nurseries, to give to your customers. So they are an absolute asset to your kit. You get order forms as well to go with those. You also get, a Passport to Success booklet. Ooh. This is just your overview of what working with Osborne is. It tells you about the incentives in here as well. Oh, look, I've just opened that on a page with me. I don't know if you can see that in the middle there in Las Vegas. That was my first ever travel incentive. I've now been to Helsinki, to St. Petersburg, to India. Cuba is meant to be happening in June. Fingers crossed we get to go. So this is your little guide, all the phone numbers, everything you need. And it has like a little calendar so you can plan your first weeks in the back as well. So you get that, which I've now thrown on the floor. And you also get me as your mentor or someone as your mentor as well. And I think that's a really exciting part of Osborne, is you get someone to hold your hand and coach you through it and talk you through everything that you need to learn and do. Someone like myself who's been doing this now for over 6 years, has gone to travel incentives, has a really good full-time income, you know, has done it all really, won awards, has been around, seen what's happened, made all the mistakes. So I've made all the mistakes that I now tell my team and teach my team how not to make. So that's quite a win. Now the books. £48 for a kit worth £150. Gotta be a bargain. First of all, let's start with one of our most expensive range, the Pullback Busy Train book. It's $14.99. This little train comes out here and then you put it back and it whizzes around the tracks. I don't know if you can see those tracks, but it's really, really good for fine motor skills. Really good. You have these out in stalls when we can go and do stalls, and children go mad for them. They just sit there for hours moving that train around. Makes an amazing presence. That's one of the most exciting ranges. My favourite range is our Magic Painting. These come out so beautiful, just like this. All the pages are tear out. You've got this lovely sheet here that you can move and put behind the pages so they never run through to the page behind, which is beautiful. My daughter's favourite range is the Little Sticker Dolly book. Again, reusable stickers, again, tear out pages, so you can tear out a page of stickers, give it to your child and the correct page, and they can just go stick the books with it. One of our new fiction books, A Shark Caller. This sounds amazing. I haven't read it yet. I'm looking forward to getting stuck in. One of our beginners non-fiction books, so we have a whole beginners range. They're all $5.99. They cover things like space, dinosaur, ants, pandas, sharks, and they're designed to be read by children when they first learn to read. So it's their first sort of experience of a non-fiction book. So as well as learning like their fiction books and their early readers, they then start to learn facts as well. So really good. School libraries love them. Another reading book for younger ages. Again, this is The Daring Princess from the Osborne Forgotten Fairy Tales range. One all the boys like, the Big Book of Dinosaurs. So it tells you all about the dinosaurs in there. That retails at $9.99 alone. So again, all these books you're getting for just £48. Literally like 3 or 4 of those books would get you to that normally. Really popular at the moment, write your own storybook, great for all the home learning everyone's doing at the moment. It talks about how a story should be laid out, the beginning, the middle, end. It talks about planning it. how to mix up vocabulary, and it gives ideas of stories, how to like brain dump your story. Really, really lovely to sit and do with children. One of our phonics ranges, adder, upper ladder. These all sound out. But every one in the phonics range brings in a different sound, a rhyming sound for the children. We do a box set of them as well. Are really, really popular actually. What I love about this starter kit is it's designed to showcase our most popular ranges. So the phonics range is one of the popular, all of it, like the wipe clean, the sticker books, the magic painter, they all have a whole load of books in that range. So what Osborne have done is they've picked out a book from each range which just sells amazingly. So you literally have everything you need to showcase your business. Another middle grade fiction book, Anisha the Accidental Detective. Retails at £5.99, that one. A book I believe every home should have, Looking After Your Mental Health, £6.99. Absolutely amazing. If you've got a child who has a parent or a loved one that suffers with their mental health, it's amazing for them to help understand what that person's going through. It's amazing to help them understand what their friends might be going through, and it's amazing to help them understand how important their own mental health is and how to look after it. Absolutely incredible book. The award-winning range, That's Not My, well over 50 titles now, £6.99. If you haven't heard of a That's Not My book, I don't know where you've been, because they are everywhere. They are so popular. There's a mouse to spot on every page. It's the classic That's Not My zebra. Its tail is too hairy. So children love them. They just, such a simple format that children love the repetitiveness. They love finding that mouse. They just love it. Okay, where are we going to go next? Classic story time. The dinosaur who lost his roar. I always lose my voice when I read this book, but it's a beautiful illustrated book about a dinosaur who lost his roar. He finds it again at the end, so you have to roar a lot through the book, but it's brilliant. Another non-fiction book, one of our facts book, 100 Things About to Know About the Body. Really good, so you can pick this up and look at any page and just delve straight in, and there's loads of facts. So it's great for like reluctant readers who don't think they want to read a whole book, but they pick up a page and go, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. And then they turn another page and go, oh, and then it like goes in different angles and things as well. Again, that book's £9.99 alone, and you get it in a pack for 48 quid. 48 quid. Entire box. 48 quid. Another really popular range, fingerprint range. This is the fingerprint activity bugs book. Again, what I like about this is it's like a keepsake, so they just dip their finger in, put their fingerprints on, and you always get to remember what their fingerprints were like when they were little. Really mess free. You can just use a baby wipe to wipe and stuff their fingers as well. Comes off really easily. A book I believe every family should have. This is the All About Families book. We live in a culture and society today where everyone's family is different, and it's really important that children understand that although they might have a mummy and daddy, that their friend might have two daddies or two mummies, or they might have their parents live separated, or they might live with their grandparents. And this book just talks about all the different types of families that they are, and it just helps children to understand that some families have pets, some families have big families, some families just have one child. And I think it's really important that children grow up to realise what their world is like isn't what everyone else's world is like, and I think that's really, really vital. There are 2 books left in here, and I have a confession to make. I actually put the wrong one on the order. So these books are very similar to the ones that you get in the starter kit, but they're not quite the same. So the first one is that you get an Osborne Key Skills Wipe Clean book. I have here the time one. The one that comes in the starter kit is actually a times table one. So absolutely brilliant. Same sort of format. Comes with a pen, wipe clean pages. You can just wipe them all off, and they can do it time and time again. Again, homeschooling, these are going out so well at the moment. And the last one is a recycling and rubbish book, and again, this is not the one, but it's very, very similar, and it's a book with flaps and questions and things all about recycling and rubbish, and how important it is that things get disposed of correctly, and how important recycling is at the moment as well, rather than things going into landfill. So that is, in a nutshell, oh, that's a bit wobbly, the starter kit. Sorry, this isn't the most professional video, but the thing about Osborne is anyone can do it. And I'm just a mum. I have a brilliant business. I love it. I am in an office today and not at home. I did this business from my home for nearly 6 years. Well, actually it was 6 years to the month, and then I moved into an office because with lockdown I wanted a little bit of space. But you can do it from your laptop at home. You can do it being a mum. You can do it around a job. I had a job and was doing a uni degree when I first started this as well. So you can do it around all of those things, and I love that. I love that actually videos like this are not the most professional videos. I can't even say the word, because it just shows that it's real people. So the question I posed was, is the starter kit worth it? I believe it is. I'll be completely honest with you. I joined this business when I had 3 children. I was trying to conceive my 4th, and we love books. And I actually wanted just a starter kit and just to be able to buy cheaper for my own children. I then decided I was going to sell a couple of books, and I decided I wanted to go to a company event. From there, it literally opened my eyes to the possibility that this could be the thing that gave me an extra income. And from that moment, it's literally transformed my life. I love it. I have a team of over 1,000, predominantly mums, and we just love working together. It's brilliant. But I only joined for that kit. So if you wanted to join just for the kit, that's absolutely fine. What's the catch? The catch is that you are required to place orders that total £120 retail value, not cost to us. We get 24% cheaper than that. So retail value, it has to be 120. That costs us about 90 quid. And that's it. So it's actually, you can just buy those books for your kids, or you could just have one like virtual party or showcase a few books, get a few orders in, give the catalogues out to a couple of people, do that one order and never do anything again. Or you can learn, grow, develop, do what you have to do, the potential is unlimited. It's so amazing. We only work with about 2% of schools at the moment throughout the whole of UK and Europe, so there's so much growth potential there. It is something that fits around everything else. It's something that requires work. It's not a magic box of books. As much as I'd like to tell you, here, buy this box of books with me, it's going to cost you £48. I'm going to wave a magic wand and you're going to have my income in your bank account every single month. I would love to have that magic wand. I don't. It's a business. You have to work at it. You have to put some effort in. You have to find a customer base. You have to grow that customer base. Social media makes this so much easier. We live in a world now where we can get in front of people on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. They're amazing channels. People are out there all the time looking for books, wanting to keep their children entertained, trying to get them off the screens. Schools are desperate to get new books in their libraries. This is something that we can offer them. The way I looked at it when I joined was, and I'll be honest, I didn't really have a spare £48 when I joined this business. I had 3 children, as I say. We were living off just my partner's income. Money was really, really tight. So it was a big deal. But I thought, have I got anything really to lose if I just jump in and give it a go? And as I say, my giving it a go was just to get cheaper books for me to start with. And then I decided to give it a go to earn more money with it as well. That turned out to be the best decision I have ever made. If you'd like to have a conversation, if you want to ask some questions, please pop in the comments, subscribe to my channel, follow me on YouTube and LinkedIn and Instagram. Sarah's Bookshop is my channels, or Sarah Higgs. Come and say hello. I don't bite. You can come and slide into my DMs and I will answer any question you have or pick up the phone and have a conversation with you. It's not for everybody. Not everyone wants to be self-employed. Not everyone has the self-motivation to get up and work in the morning. But for those people who want to give it a go, I've seen people transform their lives time and time again. So my advice is do it anyway, figure it out as you go along. Then if it's not for you, carry on with your life. At least you've known you've given it a go, rather than always sit at the back of your head going, could that be something that I want to be a part of? Have an amazing evening. I'm Sarah and I will catch up with you soon.